Dr. Sheikh brings extensive global experience, having worked across multiple continents. He has held full-time faculty positions at prominent institutions, including the University of Nottingham in the UK and several leading universities in the Middle East. His academic contributions include supervising PhD candidates at the University of East London, UK, and examining doctoral research for universities in the UK and Australia. A well-published scholar, Dr. Sheikh has contributed to top-tier journals in the fields of human resource management and organizational behavior. His research was submitted by the University of East London for the UK's 2014 Research Excellence Framework, REF, a national evolution exercise influencing public research funding. Additionally, he has served as the rapporteur for the Economic and Social Research Council, UK, reviewing the quality of publicly funded research projects. Currently, Dr. Sheikh serves as Professor of Human Resource Management and Organizational Behavior, as well as Dean of the School of Business Studies at IBA Karachi. He earned his PhD from the University of Nottingham, UK, an MBA from Kennesaw State University, USA, and a BS from Southern Tech, USA. Under Dr. Sheikh's leadership, the School of Business Studies successfully earned an AACSB accreditation in February. Brothers and sisters, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, kindly join me in giving Dr. Sheikh a warm welcome.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum. Thank you, NACIF, for inviting me. As you have just heard, I'm Professor of Human Resource Management, not expert in Islamic finance, and I'm also fighting jet lag. So be ready to doze off. I'm the last one as well. Try and explain the topic, the growth and social impact of Islamic finance in Karachi, the epicenter of Islamic finance, at least in our opinion. It is one of the largest, if not the largest, Muslim city in the world. So let's begin. I'm not here to give an introduction about Pakistan. I think most of you know it better than us, better than me. But just quickly, Pakistan, as most of you may know, is a unique case study when it comes to Islamic finance because the government has mandated that the economy switch to Islamic banking by 2027. Because of the 26th Constitutional Amendment and the recommendation of the Federal Sharia Court, it is no more an aspirational debate but a constitutional obligation. So we are hopefully going to see an incredibly radical transformation if it happens within the deadline, which is questionable. As of now, about 21% of the banking system is based on Islamic banking Sharia compliant principles, as opposed to Malaysia, which is 40%, Egypt 5%, it varies. So this is the backdrop. Karachi, as I said, one of the largest Muslim city in the world. It's the financial capital of Pakistan, and very diverse in terms of its social stratification. We have very high disparity in income, and it is also characterized by a strong religious inclination, very religious city if compared to many other cities in Pakistan and around the globe. People are very religious, very philanthropic. You might want to study, and you might know this more than many in Pakistan, that it is considered a city which is highly philanthropic. So that is a brief introduction about Karachi. The institute I represent is a premier institute which was established about 70 years ago by Wharton Business School and is considered one of the oldest business schools outside North America. It hosts Center of Excellence in Islamic Finance, CIF. It's a nationally recognized center. And it has a very profound footprint in Pakistan, up and down the country. And we have this within the school. We also have an MS degree in Islamic finance that is also housed within the School of Business Studies. So we have this interest in this area. And I'll come back to it later, why we are interested in Islamic finance to become a mainstream discipline. We believe that unlike conventional finance, Islamic finance is not established as an academic discipline with a strong body of knowledge. And as an academic and as a business school, we believe we can contribute in this area. We want this to be known as a very strong discipline with leading academic journals and publications to answer a lot of questions which need to be answered. Many people in this area, even many practitioners, even a good number of religious people are somewhat skeptical, and they think of it as a cosmetic rebranding of conventional finance. And that has bearing on the growth and practice of Islamic finance in Pakistan and perhaps also around the globe. So all those questions need to be answered. And these are all empirically testable propositions which need academics to address these questions and satisfy those, address those concerns. I'll come back to this as well. So the topic is about the growth. The theme of the conference is also about the growth and the societal impact of Islamic finance, and I want to quickly talk about a few points. Financial inclusion. It has resulted in increased financial inclusion, and it has brought to the mainstream people who would not otherwise rely on conventional banking systems. And it has increased the banking branch network in this area. The impact has, we have seen a lot of enhanced home ownership in Pakistan, and the Islamic banking caters to 85% of the country's mortgage market, which is not very huge in the first place. And a lot of people over the years, over the past couple of decades, have bought cars which are, if I may use the word, finance through the Islamic banks. And if these provisions were not available, these people would not have been able to buy new cars. So these are the kind of things which Islamic banking channels have facilitated the portfolio of Sharia compliant stocks are doing quite well. Some of you may know that the Pakistani stock exchange is one of the best performing stock exchange in the world. And within Pakistan stock exchange, the Sharia compliant portfolio is even much better than the many other um, stocks within the KSE index. Uh, some macro level impacts. Islamic finance aligns closely with the ethical finance practices. We have heard these things throughout the day. Um, in May 2025, this year, Pakistan issued its first sovereign green sukuk, raising about 3 billion Pakistan rupees, and to support climate resilient and green energy projects, which are much needed in Pakistan. And the proceeds will be allocated to major infrastructure initiatives such as dams and renewable energy developments. And this will hopefully bring the energy costs down, which are skyrocketing in Pakistan. So these are some of the macro level impacts which emanate from the principles of Islamic finance. It has also impacted literacy, poverty reduction through various means. There are organizations which rely on these channels, such as Citizen Foundation is a good example. They come to Dallas, they come to Houston quite frequently. Poverty reduction through Islamic banking channels like Zakat and Qard al-Hasan, which are obviously interest-free. Impact on environment. Islamic banks have played a leading role in flood relief efforts and financial inclusion enhanced through Ahuwat, which is a well-known organization in Pakistan involved in microfinance. So impact there as well. Opportunities. In order for Pakistan to become fully Sharia compliant and switch banking 100% to on the principles of Islamic finance, Pakistan needs to do quite many things. One thing is to explore innovative financial instruments such as green sukuk, social impact sukuk, and gender focus. These are just suggestions. Encourage collaboration among Islamic financial institutions, government agencies, and non-governmental organizations, NGOs, to enhance development and implementation of these instruments. We at IBA, as an academic institute, envision Karachi to become a hub for academic research, professional training, and advocacy in Islamic finance. Our Center of Excellence in Islamic Finance, I mentioned earlier, is already involved in a lot of training. Just 2 weeks ago, we had a meeting with major banks to see how we can bring this, make this a mainstream discipline. As of now, most of our students who are enrolled in our MS programs, they come from madrasas and segments of the society which are not necessarily represented in general student body of our institution. We envision that students from leading schools come to this program, and it should not become a segregated discipline for which caters to one particular segment of the society. So that is our vision. Our goal is to establish a dynamic ecosystem that not only advances this emerging field, but also position Karachi as a global leader. And I think we we have the means and we have the will to do this. Um, some current challenges: Islamic financial institutions in Pakistan face challenges related to the low public awareness uh, because of the financial illiteracy and misconceptions I mentioned earlier. Additionally, there is shortage of qualified Sharia scholars and qualified. We sometimes face difficulty in inducting faculty because not many leading universities around the globe produce uh, PhDs in this discipline. We do have faculty from NCF Malaysia, but we believe that we need to have faculty who is equally trained in conventional finance. A portion, like I said, this is the key issue, the last one, uh, and that needs to be addressed. And there is scope for research to address these concerns. Road ahead. We believe that uh, more academic programs should be introduced. Banks uh, demand undergraduate degree. We don't have it as yet, but going forward, we should be launching an undergraduate track on Islamic banking and finance, which is cutting edge, market driven, technology infused, futuristic, and many universities in Pakistan are cognizant of this market need. And we will see more such programs in the future because if the economy, if the system switches completely to Islamic finance in the next 3 years, there will be huge demand of graduates who are specialized in this area. So that is where I would end my talk. And if there are any questions and if I'm able to address, I'll be happy to.